Hey, what's going on, guys? So I went out to a video game store yesterday. I went out to pick up some ribs, and then I stopped at Slackers at the mall. And lucky enough, they had either they switched out some games from the other stores, or somebody brought some in. So they had about a half a dozen or so new games that I needed in their pile of 150 or whatever that they had there. And I got them for decent prices too. Nothing over $4 or $5, plus my 25% off. So I paid about $4 each, which is not bad considering I got games I got to choose. Considering I pay $3 for games that I get on random at Goodwill. So the first game I got, and two of these I thought I had already because I left my book in the car with my list on it. So I just took it. So I just went off the top of my brain on what I remembered I had or didn't have, and I didn't remember if I had Skull and Crossbones or not. I had this game as a kid, and I remember never liking it, but it is an interesting game. There's interesting items in there, and you turn all the booty you find into weapons. So all the loot and jewels you find, you turn into weapons and you use them. The only thing weird is, though, there's like 6 levels spread out at first, and you fight a wizard at the end of the level. Whenever the wizard appears, you got to take a couple shots at him, so he's easier. So you eventually beat him. If you just got to him at the end of the game without taking a few shots at him every level, I don't know if you could beat him or not. So I don't know too much more about this game, but I'm going to be playing it for a while. So yeah, that's Skull and Crossbones by Tengen. And all these discs are in great condition. I already polished them already. Now I'm going to do some surface cleaning later. This is one of Star Soldier's favorite NES games. It's by Trade West, the same guys who brought us Battletoads. How could this be a bad game? It's called Taboo, the Sixth Sense. And what you do in this game is you put your name in, your birthday in, some other jazz, and it will read you your future. You don't even need to do anything else. You don't even need to play this game. You just put it in and it reads your future. So, yeah, that's a great game to have. I don't know why I wouldn't have had that before. Now, next game is a game I also owned as a kid. That's funny that two of these. Well, of course, there's a lot of the games I haven't gotten were the games I didn't care for as a kid. So, I put Wall Street Kid off for a while. This is a Sofel game. They made a Dragon Fighter and other games like Casino Kid. But this is a great game. It's called Wall Street Kid. Use it or lose it. And what you do is you basically buy stocks. It's kind of like a Nobunaga's Ambition, except in America, Wall Street. So you're buying stocks, you're selling them when they're high, you're buying them when they're low, you're buying properties, you're buying art pieces, you're buying your family's estate back. If you really like number games, this is a very fun game. Just trying to get statistic games. Wall Street Kid by Sofel. Great game. There should have been a part 2 of this, like there was a Casino Kid too, but there wasn't, so. Yeah, if you like those games, number crunching games, Wall Street Kid's yours. You'll love that. Plus, I'm glad to have another W in my stack. And the game that I originally went to the store for, I was just going to buy this game. It was $6. Christies Funhouse. Yeah, originally I was just going to buy this game, but I like to buy 4 at a time so I can get the 4th one free. This game was ported to many different systems. It had a Game Boy port, which I played the most, I think, because my cousin, she had a copy of that game, and I played it all the time when I was at my grandparents' house and my cousin's house. But I don't remember playing it on the NES much. And I popped this in, and when I popped this in, it reminded me just like Alfred Chicken. A game that was made for Game Boy or another system that was ported to the NES. So it looked like a game that was made for the Game Boy, and then they just ported it to the NES or something. I could be completely wrong, and I might do some back research later on this game, but that's just the feeling I get when I play it. I love Alfred Chicken, but I get that same Game Boy feeling too. So yeah, Christies Funhouse, featuring The Simpsons. So yeah, those are my pickups for yesterday. Starting to find some NES games I need again, and hopefully we'll get that collection that's much bigger. So I'll see you guys later. Peace!